Hello and welcome to the show. I am here today playing Jalopy. Now I played this way back when it came out in early access. However, recently it has, well, become a full release. Plenty more places to go and explore, more countries to drive through. It is essentially one big road trip. I think you set off from Germany heading towards the USSR. It said in the 80s or something like that anyway, I believe. So yeah, we're kind of going to go on a road trip with our old terrible car. This character, your uncle, thanks Game for freezing at a really bad time and suddenly walking me forwards or me walking with a very noisy jacket. It is the noisiest jacket I've ever seen in existence. You can actually choose to have him come with you or not. So no, noisy jacket, I don't want you with me. We're gonna go it alone. We're gonna go it alone with our car. Oh, we can't open the bonnet, can we? Because we've got to go and pull the latch. So this game is kind of more about the journey than the actual outright car mechanics. Of course, the mechanic and the condition of parts are very important, but it's rather than sort of all fine little details, it's kind of overall large components. So you've got engine block, you've got air filter, you've got carburetor, fuel tank, battery, you've got to worry about the water tank. The water tank for cleaning the windshield if things get dirty, you've got an ignition coil and so on. Now these we can upgrade with money along the way. I don't know how much upgrades how many upgrades we will do, but we've also got to keep the car running. Now I've chosen to skip the tutorial with this play. The tutorial is basically just you putting the engine together. Pretty straightforward, point and click bits into place, which does mean we have some spare stuff around here, which is probably not a bad idea to take with us. So fuel, we will take oil. The engine's a two-stroke, so you'll need the oil for mixing into the engine, and you can choose sort of like different levels of mixture will give you different things. If you end up running it without any oil, the car will still run, the engine will just wear quite quickly. Whereas if you run it with lots of oil, it won't be quite as powerful. So there we go. We're going to want to take a car jack, because that's always a useful thing to have with you in case we have a problem with the tyres. We're probably going to want to take an engine repair kit, seeing as there's one free here. We'll be doing repairs along the way, that much is for sure. Not so worried about taking like a spare battery or any of these things, because I'm probably going to be wanting to upgrade them. I will take a spare tyre, maybe even two if we can get away. I don't know how many we can get away with in here. Quite useful things to have if you manage to, well, funnily enough, break your tyres. Are we going to let me sit that one? Hey, you'll let us sit that one in there. Perfect. And then we've got a box. Oh, a decal remover. Apparently we can do decals to our car and all of that sort of thing. Fantastic. So there we go. That is our vehicle set and ready. Why is there a dead body in the back of our vehicle? Excuse me, would you like to inform me as to why... Maybe you should come because you can be responsible for the dead... Well, no, I say a dead body. What is it? Can I look at it? Is there a way to look at it? Can we... Oh, no, go away. No. I don't want to take you with me, although I probably should. Can't do anything with it. Well, I guess we've got a dead body in our car. And there we go. Now, everything in this car is kind of interactable. In here. So you can move stuff around. You can turn on the interior lights. We'll take the keys. Your windscreen wipers work. And kind of work. Loosely work. Right, keys can go in there. Now, as I said, this is about a road trip. It's about an adventure across towards Russia. Ooh, there is... So we can either go in the rain, we could the straight route in the rain, or we can go the wiggly routes in the pure, lovely sunshine. But there is no petrol stations on any of these. We do have enough fuel. I guess we'll just go for the straightforward get us there route. Of course, it does suddenly... Ooh. Does suddenly go quite dramatically start raining. What did you do? Oh, okay, that's how we clean the window. Oops. Well, I guess wasted a little bit of water. Never mind. Right. I guess we'd better turn... I mean... It's not the most dramatic of engines. I'm going to be honest here. It's not... It's not the most dramatic of engines. And here we go. We are off on our merry little adventure. We are trying to get to Dresden. That is where we are going to be heading. At 40 kilometers an hour. Maybe I'll do the window back up again. But no, we don't hear... It kind of sounds like a Geiger counter, I think, is about the only way to describe this engine. And I love the little details. I love the little details of this game. So, when you wind down the windows, the car gets a little bit noisier. You can faff around with it. Maybe we should worry about cornering first. Let's do corners first, and then we'll faff around with all of the various other little bits and pieces inside the car. Another thing that you have got to do, I should point out now, before we end up getting distracted by stuff, is you've got to keep an eye out for, well, say, boxes along the side of the road. Anything along the side of the road that you can get your hands on is going to be actually quite important. That's the way you're going to make money. You find these little boxes, these crates along the road. You can take stuff out of them to sell, or if you find abandoned cars along the way, you might be able to pinch tyres, you might be able to pinch other bits, other components that are needed to keep your car running, or again, if they are just extra bits, you can sell them on. That's just plants. Could I borrow... I think your tank up there would probably be quicker than my vehicle. I mean, we are at the giddying heights of 50 kilometers an hour, and we've wandered a little bit wide over there. Apparently, according to the game, the top speed for the Jalopy here is 100 kilometers an hour. Now, I would believe that that is very, very, very gravity assisted. Like, there would have to be a lot of gravity involved to get this to 100 kilometers an hour. 60 kilometers an hour is painful. And we're still... It's not a fast car. Speaking of gravity assisted, I think we're about to find a hill. Gravity! I require your help. Go! I mean, 80, I guess, is quite scary. There was a puddle there. Now, how your car deals with a lot of the terrain, a lot of the surfaces, is something that I don't know too much about on here. There are potholes I've spotted along these roads. I did quickly load the game up just to give it a test and see everything was working, etc. Just to familiarise myself. Ooh, there are boxes. Aha! This is what we want. Anyway, sorry. Puddles will, cause you to lose control of your car. Different types of tyres have different... handling capability, so there's off-road tyres where we have to go off-road and so on. And now, do we stick that on? I might just turn everything off, save myself some fuel while I go and fart around with this. Different types of tyres do different things. So if you're driving through a lot of wet, you're going to want, you can see here, the kilonewtons of dry traction, etc. on road, all of that kind of stuff. You're going to want, if you're going to be in the wet a lot, you're going to want perhaps wet tyres. You don't want to skid off a road somewhere and crash into a wall. Now, for this, let's have an open up. Let's see what we've got. Ooh! Some textiles. Now, can we store you in here? Wheel, go back in there. I don't think you can store the actual cardboard boxes. Or at least I tried and it didn't let me. So basically, what we're doing is just pinching everything that we can find on our journey to then sell along the way. Don't mind me. I'm not doing anything wrong here. No, nobody can tell me otherwise. We're just filling the boot with yarn. And that's it. That's all we're doing here. We're just filling the boot with yarn. Please don't crash into my car. Can I get across? Oh, I wanted to go over there because there's a box over there, but I don't think there's not a jump key. There's a crouch key. Maybe there wasn't a box over there. Maybe I imagined it. No, you look like a box. Crap, I can't get around to that. Don't hit my car. No, 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 no! Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I was just... I mean, it's not like it was... There's a lot of noise going on. It's not like it was a difficult thing to avoid, was it? It was here. It was... I didn't have... Well, I don't think the hazards were working. Are we still drivable? Are we still good? You're a muppet! Look, just go past. Please go past. My car is unbelievably slow. And you're a... God damn it. Well... I mean, the good news is, at least we've picked up some stuff that we can hopefully sell. The bad news is, I don't know what... That damage-wise, that doesn't seem to have been too bad crashing into the back. Doesn't seem to have done too much bad things to my car. I imagine if you crash with the front end, you're going to get engine breakages and that sort of problems. But I don't know. I don't know. And yeah, so I guess if we park our cars there, at least if the traffic is going to bump into it... Oh, dear. I said about engine... Oh, God. The problem with the gravity-assisted bit going down, that was great and all. Should I get out and push? Oh, please stay over that way. Please stay over that side. I really cannot go any faster than about 20. I could almost walk faster. Can I borrow your car? Could I borrow your car in any way, shape, or form? That's painful. Come on! Come on! Oh, there's a pothole there to try and avoid. I don't know if we avoided it. I'm kind of working on the hope that we were going so slow it doesn't matter. Wow. So, hills are not impressive. Hills, I say are not impressive. Hills are not good news for me. We can bop the radio on, if you want. We could fiddle around with the radio. I've got to keep looking back to make sure I don't get run over because I can't get up to any sort of speed. Is that just a volume control? I think it is. There was a puddle there that did the thing. I'm stuck at like 40 kilometers an hour now. Oh, my car's all muddy. So if you mess around, drive through puddles and so on, your car will gradually get muddier and muddier. It's why it's important to have some of the water for the washer fluid so that you can actually still see where you are going. Now, when you get to petrol stations, you can clean this all off. There, or when you find a a bucket and a mop and so on, you can then go and clean your car, whether it be at petrol stations. I don't know if you can take one with you. I mean, it'd be a bit strange having that in your boot, but I guess you might be able to here. After all, we did just pick up a whole bunch of random crap from the from the side of the road, as you do. Yeah, so you can probably get away with that in the back of your vehicle. Am I crabbing, or is it just the way the road? Might just be the way the road curves around. Gravity assistance isn't really doing too much for us here. We're back to that giddying heights of 60 kilometers an hour. I mean, it might creep its way up higher. Oh, another box of stuff for me to pilfer. Now, are we going to be another? What happens if okay, better plan here. There's apparently last time when I left my car in a sensible place, everyone crashed into it. We're going to leave my car at a really unsensible place. Nobody around. Oh, I've got to turn the car off before I can leave. There we go, see? Perfectly sensible place to leave your car in the middle of the... I think it's supposed to be autobahns down here. And we'll go and pilfer another box. This has been surprisingly good kind of time for pilfering of boxes. Is that mud on my... Okay, yeah, I think it's slightly worn tyres. Be careful, I don't know what happens if I get run over by another car. I would imagine nothing good. What are you? You're only a single bit of textile, but you know what, that probably works out okay for me, because I've only got a little bit of space left. Perfect! Oh, I've just hit my car. I was going to have a look at these tyres. Durability 3 out of 3. This one here looks like 3 out of 3. Okay, no, it's fine. See? Me apparently parking in the middle of the... Did I just hit the wall? Me apparently parking in the middle of the road is the way to go. I was just wondering what was over there. Is there anything interesting before I go? No, I think they just clonked into the crash barrier. Okay, that's fine. Now, I should say, all of these areas that I'm currently driving through, these are all randomly generated. So each time you play through this, what you find along the way is going to be different. The fact that I've, found some... Well, I mean, I found a decent amount of stuff. Whether it's going to be worth anything or not, I don't know. But I've, collected up stuff. And the way you're going to go through these... Through the game, the way you're going to go through the different areas will be different every single time, which is pretty damn cool. There's plenty of exploring, and it means you're going to have to potentially, you're not going to have a set way of getting, to your destination. You're not going to have a set way of dealing with whatever challenges might befall you. This first bit is a straightforward one. This first part is the straightforward drive to Dresden. I'm hoping we will have, well, we will see after we go. We'll go to the motel, we'll have a little bit of a rest, and then we'll see what we're going to be tackling next time. What sort of roads, what sort of adventures we've got to try and get this car prepared for. I would like to get the car faster. I mean, 60 kilometers an hour is not great. Maybe if we chuck the dead body out from the back, that would probably help. But, yeah, as it turns out, this is not a particularly amazingly fast car. I think we've made pretty good time, though. We've got here, it's still daylight. Just about, I mean, it's a miserable day, but we have got here, it's still being daylight. And this is one of the towns that signifies the end, essentially, of a day, an end of the journey. Again, these are randomly generated. Stuff will be in different places. There will be different things around the place as well. So, for example, here, we've actually got the hotel right next to a petrol station. Works out pretty well for me, because what we're going to do is sell all of the crap that we have picked up. I might fill up, actually, come to think of it, I might fill up with petrol as well while I am here, but you might as well. Always going to be needing, always going to Always going to be needing that. What are these? Don't quite know what that does. Is this like can I like pick up all of this crap and so this is so I can carry crap in. That's helpful. No, go back in there. Nope. Apparently, I am determined to take one of the wheels in with me. All right. So if we fill up this thing full of, I say full of junk. Hopefully, it will be enough to get us a half decent amount of money. You know. Oh nope. Bugger. So I need to remember you can. So you can scroll through. The scroll wheel will change what item you are holding. Middle mouse button will drop what item you are holding. So apparently, we're just going. You know what? Let's just go take this all in. We'll just like bring in armfuls, bundles of fabric for you. Now, do we? Yeah. Do we? There we go. You can have all of this, and you don't buy the box. You buy this thing. There we go. So that's 20 quid. Or kind of minus 20 quid. Now, what I'm going to do is buy a crowbar. So the crowbar is useful for opening certain types of boxes. So the boxes we found at the moment were just normal. Ooh, there's some wet weather tyres. Sorry, I digress. The boxes we've opened at the moment were just normal cardboard boxes. They can find some like crates that are locked that you won't be able to open normally. So you will need a crowbar. And I always tend to like to grab that as an early thing. It seems like a sensible idea to me. Now I'm going to just turn my car on so I can move it over to the petrol station. Now to stop you from... oh, do we not have... Are we working now, car? There we go. Now to stop you from being a cheeky bugger and just running away, having gone and sort of done the stuff in the petrol station, they do lock the gates. So you can't get out of the gate until you have paid for everything. So no, you cannot cheat your way with all of the money. Oh, and to fill the car up, you've got to open the bonnet. It's a little bit of a faff, but you know, that's it's one of the... Oh, crap. Okay, apparently that doesn't stretch far enough. Also got to be careful. It's quite easy to get stuck with moving around the car while in the petrol station. Again, from my very brief, it's kind of practice, but brief test, the first petrol station I came into, I managed to step out of the car because I parked too close to the petrol pump, stepped out of the car and got stuck. There were ways to kind of fix it, but yeah, just be aware of how close you park to the petrol pump. And then what we're going to do is bump into our car some more, grab our wallet out of the passenger seat, leave the car, and then we will be good. Actually been quite a successful trip here. Quite a successful time finding this shop where we did. We can pay for that. Still got a decent amount of money. And we've got the all-important crowbar. I mean, we'd like to have made more. I don't really have too much money to go and spend on, like, upgrading the car, sadly. But there we go. Nope, tyre. That works. Well, I've just punched the car for no good reason. Excellent. Right, close this all. Start it up. Just about start up the ticking Geiger counter. We're gonna go? I keep forgetting I've got to actually kill the steering wheel. I remember what the hell I'm doing. And then we are done. We have made our way to Dresden. We will head to the motel. Sometimes there is a car upgrading area. There might be one around the other side of the area, but not that it really matters. Don't even have to park particularly well. Just make sure I bring my wallet. We'll turn off... Oh, wasting more water. We'll turn off all of that. Not that water should matter. I should be able to just, open up the bonnet and we'll just collect some. But there we go. Perfect. And then, hello. Can I have a room for the night? We are on the second. Oh, we need the key. Thank you. Much appreciated. And then it will be sleep time, and then it will... Oh! You've got a leak! I mean, I feel like I should tell somebody you've got a leak. Also, it's always good to go and knock on everybody's door as you walk past. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? And, I mean, it's not... There's leaks in the hallway. It's not... There's leaks in my room. I want my money back. Excuse me. There is... You know what? I'll deal with it tomorrow. We'll just sleep over in the bed that... No, that bed's going to get soggy. This bed? Is this bed going to get soggy? It's not the nicest motel that you've ever stayed in. It's not the nicest place you'll ever stay in. But there we go. That is day one completed. That is our adventures towards Dresden. Guess we should probably go and pick our route for day number 2. We'll just leave the key in the door. That's fine. You know, nothing could go wrong. Not with me annoying all the guests as we go around. Who have we not annoyed? You. Yep, you're trying to sleep. Knock. And one more. There we go. It's fine. It's fine. There's a leak in your hotel. Just thought you should know. Can I pinch anything from here? No. Oh, I can't pick them up and dot them everywhere. I will. Oh, an alcohol factory burns down. Let's just go. Let's just littering everywhere we can. I am a terrible person, but it's a video game, so it's fine. Let's go and have a look where we are heading next. What sort of route have we got? Don't really want another rainy day. I mean, that's probably going to be the sort of route that we want to be taking. Dresden to Storovo? Cool, I guess we're going through the Czech Republic. Czech and Slovakia Federative Republic. There we go. That's where we are heading on our journey. Now, if we get the car fired up, we then have to go... Oh, not forwards. We then have to head out of here towards a checkpoint, I guess, like passport control. Oh, just about made the turn. I think we go out the way that we came in, and I think that will still have us being sent in the right... I think it works, possibly. It's kind of a... On the most part... no, okay, so we don't go out that way, also we go out a different way. It's kind of mostly a linear... I tell you, it's a linear game. You can't go back the way you've come, it seems. Oh, that's the upgradey shop for the car. Don't really have much money to spend on the upgrades for the car. There might be slight variation, alternate route as you're going along, but yeah, kind of the point is you go straight down through the countries you're trying to get to a destination, so it's not kind of a free roam across all of the areas. So it is like a straight through this place. I don't know if there's anything hidden around inside these... or around these houses and whatnot. There are a couple of alleyways that I guess you might find stuff along, if you want to. You know, like over there, potentially. We could go exploring. So yeah, we're going to head over to... I hope you don't mind there's a dead body in my car. Oh, wait. Also, the important things to pay attention to. Up on that, I would imagine. So if you've got stuff in your car... So look, we had the fabric. So if you had tobacco, we can't take that into this next country, so you get it confiscated, I would imagine, or you get told off. So, well, probably confiscated and have it told and be told off. So, yeah, you've got to be careful with what stuff you carry through, what borders. Then you've got to find the papers, which I believe are those. Oh, wait, hold on. Wind down the window. There you go. Everything is fine. There's not a dead body in the back. Nope. There's just a spare wheel and stuff. There's a crowbar. Oh, that's okay to take. Don't look at the back seat. I mean, nothing. What do you need? Some complaints of dangerous driver from... I have not caused any property damage. What? Nonsense. Someone crashed into me. Ah. But damn it. I guess we're going to have to pay the stupid fine. This journey is not going amazingly well. I don't know what I caused damage to. I say shenanigans. I say it's not my fault that some moron crashed into... To be fair, it was not my fault in any way, shape or form. A moron crashed into me. Christ. Well, and there we go. That is us on our way. I guess that's an incentive for you to not crash your car if you're going to get fined every time you go through a ball. What if I change the plates on my car, whether we can get away with those? Probably, I mean, I don't think I can change the plates on the car. But that seems like a solid, sensible idea to me, and nothing could go wrong with that in any way, shape, or form. Either way, that was a look at Jalopy. If people want to see more, I will continue the adventures. We will continue driving through these hopefully interesting environments, interesting places. We will try and keep the crap box running. I mean, lovely, lovely piece of engineering. We're up to 70 kilometers an hour, almost. Almost. Hey, I think we just got over 70 kilometers an hour. Oh god, oh. I mean, there was a corner. I tried to chuck it into the corner. We've hit a fence. All of that lovely 70 kilometers an hour is gone. You know what? Maybe we will leave the car here as a monument. Totally not going to get a fine for this one. Nope, there will be no fines for me leaving our amazing machine as a monument on a roundabout. That, though, is going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.